feed at least has been full of all the negativity that came with the tariffs, and it's like a whole doom scroll. And while it's really important that I learn about what's really happening and learn about how it's really affecting people, the constant rants and the impact of how terribly it's affecting certain people kind of gets to you at some point. Like, I saw this video yesterday of somebody whose business is a small business is like completely, hit by these huge tariffs, and now they're wondering, how to survive that, and that's unplanned for, uncalled for, and it's a lot of stress. So what I'm trying to do here is share some positive news every single day so that all of us can fix our doom scroll to a bloom scroll. Thank you for joining in, and I hope this serves you as much as it does for you what it does for me. Um, yep. So let's begin in a second. Yeah. Okay, so today I'm going completely blind. Yesterday I must confess I did like prep a little and decide what stories I'm gonna talk about. But today I want this to be a conversation and not so much of like a news reading thing. So today what I'm doing differently is I am, just scrolling through my news feed as we go. And if you send me something that you're interested in at that time, I can add it in. So I'd have our first. So that's why you're seeing the older screen from yesterday, because I hadn't updated that. But it should switch out to the new tab very soon. Um, so our first story comes from the Good News Network, and just again, I have not read that yet. So let's see what it's all about. Yep. So it's about this 81-year-old waitress couldn't retire, so a stranger raised over 300K for her. Oh my God, wow. I watch a lot of these financial videos, and one of the things they say is that, if you don't plan well, you're going to die on the Walmart show. I don't know if you guys watch Caleb. Let me know if you do. But yeah, this is such a noble thing to do. And 81-year-old restaurant server named Betty in Pittsburgh, uh, a woman was smiling when a woman gave her a $40 tip. She might have thought that that was the end of the interaction, but what happened later was even better. Tammy Conzia, I hope I'm saying that right, a Pittsburgh based esthetician and TikToker, had taken her son to eat at this diner, and she saw this waitress who was like, struggling to finish her shift with all her back pain and everything. Of course, 81 years, what do you expect? Uh, but she couldn't retire because of financial reasons. And the small, yeah, the security check just wasn't enough. So she thought, like, okay, if I make one video go viral, maybe I can help this person out. And she did. And they raised 300K for this woman. And this is like absolutely fantastic. And if you're here stuck in the doom scroll, see, it's news like this that tells you humanity is not dead and things are beautiful. It is a heartwarming story. Hi, Oznet. Yeah, this is what it's all about. And yeah, so are you guys planning for retirement, and how are you going about that? I'm interested to find out. The next story, let me look it up, and I think Good News might have another one for us. So where do you guys go for your good news every day? Like, what's your source? There are like a few that I like, and this Good News Network is definitely one of them. Uh, First confirmed ankylosaur footprints found anywhere in the world identified in Canada. Yeah, Canada is like parts that are actually Jurassic Park, without the living dinosaurs, of course, but it's pretty fantastic. Let's take a look. Um, oh, wow, that's a pretty cool dinosaur. I wonder if you can see my screen as I'm talking. Um, Here they have photos. The new tracks have only three, marking them as the first known examples of an ankylosaurid. This is pretty cool for anyone who loves dinosaurs. So I will be sending this article to my 15-year-old nephew. He used to like dinosaurs when he was 10. I'm not sure if he still does anymore. But we find out. It's 100 million-year-old fossilized print. That just gives you perspective, right? Like nothing's gone and forgotten. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's go to the next one. Um, okay. So let's look at some other positive news channels. While we do that, does anyone have a dad joke that I can read out? Put it in the comments and I can read that out for you. Oh wow, we've got like 350 dark dad jokes here. I was looking for positive news, but I found this instead, and I think I'm gonna read one of them. What do you think? Did you hear about the? You probably can't see my screen and you know the answer. So, did you hear about the wig thief who escaped from prison? Police are combing the area to find him. That's funny. I wonder why the baseball was getting closer and closer. Then it hit me. This is hilarious. I think that's like my one poison. I just like reading dad jokes. Um. Oh yeah, we've got something. I'm not sure if it's from today, but massive sea turtle back where it belongs after Florida photographer rescue group set up. This is sweet. Oh, it is massive. There's a picture of the sea turtle and a diver, and you can like compare how big it is because the diver kind of gives you some sense of size and perspective. And yep, it's a huge sea turtle. It looks kind of angry though, probably isn't. 322-pound loggerhead turtle was found off Florida Keys, struggling to swim with a visible wounds. Oh, so yeah. These kind of stories are always heartwarming because you know when you see people care about the environment, care about animals, care about tiny beings, it just restores your sense of like what is good in the world. And yep, the turtle was spotted injured, struggling to swim near Alligator Reef off the coast of Isla Morada in the Florida Keys in mid-March by underwater photographer Mike Papish. And they have a turtle rescue ambulance. I like that. I didn't know those existed. Oh, there's a little picture of his arm and them rescuing him. And yeah, he looked back as I was getting his last shot and then he just kind of waved. Oh, so when they did put him back in, he was a happy camper. That is fantastic. So you've seen cool animals being restored. Okay, let's look at this. A boy was in tears because he didn't have PJs for pajama day. His bus driver came to the rescue. This is so sweet. Aww. A school bus driver known in his community for going above and beyond went viral when one of his acts of kindness touched the hearts of strangers. Larry Farish Jr., who drives buses in Louisville, Kentucky, noticed a little boy named Levi was having a rough morning. Normally, when I pull this up, he's standing there waiting for me with a big smile, but on this day, he was sitting on the ground, with a jacket over his head. And when I asked him what's wrong, he said he didn't have pajamas. I gotta fix this. That is so sweet. Such a random act of kindness. See, the world is still alive with a lot of kindness, and that is something worth remembering every single day. So, yep. Um, I've begun to really like these, even though I've just been doing it 2 days. I've begun to really like these. The idea of starting my day with positive news and not just news. I do read the news myself later because I do need to stay connected, but I think it does make a difference to me at least. Sorry, it does make a difference to me at least to, know that I'm also focusing on what's right with this world and not just what's not. So, yep. So that brings us to the end of the story. And because I have a sound box that I have right here, I'm going to just play a sound. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that does feel really nice to do. There are some really fun sounds right here. And I'm going to be incorporating them in my live streams. I'm also going to be putting in some music for tomorrow. So if you want to come back tomorrow and see what's going on, please do. Before we go, I have some more stuff to do. And what else do we have here? Let's take a look at the next story and maybe we get some sound for it. Is that clear? Could you hear that well? Let me know. This is interesting. So it says here, and I'm guessing this happened a while ago because there's a snowstorm involved. It's a February 3rd news, but the headline caught my eye and I hadn't read the story before, so I am going to check that out. A pizza driver got a $2 tip in a snowstorm, so people raised thousands for him. Another beautiful fundraising act, just like we saw for the 81-year-old waitress. Man walked through hell and high water to deliver pizza, says Lieutenant Richard Craig. And then he posted a TikTok video where, one sec, with Connor. Yeah, and Craig posted a video with Connor of a 20-year-old delivery boy for Rockstar Pizza. And the video starts by showing blizzardy conditions on a snow-covered street, and to show like the employees' work ethic. And yeah, people and all that for like a $2 tip, and then the internet uh, covered the rest, and that's another heartwarming story. Um, that's it for today. I mean, there shouldn't be a thousand more good stories out there, but for today, that's all I'm reading for now. And I hope you joined in, and I hope this gave you a little bit of a positive kickstart to your day, or whether you're winding down. I hope this ends it on a high note for you. And all the best for today, and I hope you accomplish whatever you set out to. Thank you from me at Positively Ever After. Bye.